Hardaway. He was the subject of trade talks this past week, including a three-way deal involving Toronto and New Jersey. But he remains with the Magic after Toronto sent Damon Stoudemire to Portland. Penny has been hurt much of the season, missing 32 games. Earlier today, he talked to Peter Vesey.
Just being myself has been hard enough, especially the last 2 years with these injuries. And until I get healthy again, I won't be myself. And right now I'm going through different tests here. I have to go to a doctor today to have a nerve test because they think it's something to do with my nerves that's in my leg and not my knee. And, I just have to find out what's actually going on and get healthy, and then I'll be able to go from there.
Well, people are saying that this new injury that you have is not related to your operation. But everybody knows that when you start overcompensating coming off injuries, you hurt other parts of your body. So they are related, basically.
Well, the thing was, my calf was actually hurt before I went into surgery. So right now, we just have to find out what the problem is. I mean, my knee is healthy. I had MRIs yesterday, and nothing is wrong with my knee. But this calf problem is from overcompensating when I was hurt before I went into surgery.
Penny, you say that you think they're trading you because of your injury. But you know very well, it's got to be more than that. Something has had to happen between you and management, either a contract, either they feel they can't re-sign you, or your relationship with Chuck Daly hasn't gone well. Isn't it more than just your knee?
I did state that the other thing was the Shaq factor. When Shaq left, he really made it kind of bad on me because as my contract is coming closer, everybody thinks that I'm going to leave. So, I mean, it wasn't just the injury. They did think that I had a problem with Chuck, and, I cleared everything up and said, me and Chuck don't have a problem. Chuck has stated that before, and I'm stating that now that we don't have a problem, and I do want to be in Orlando. But, I'm not going to, just because I've been injured the last year or last 2 years with the same injury, I'm not going to take, less money because, of you guys thinking that my injury is going to stop me from playing. The doctors in Houston have told you that I'm going to be healthy. And, I just want to get my true value. I think I'm in the class of the Kevin Garnett's, the Alonzo Mournings, the Shaquille O'Neals, and I don't want anything less than that. And they understand that, but that's not scaring them off at all. I mean, they probably just think that I really don't want to be here.
Were you relieved when Damon Stoudemire was traded to Portland because your name came up in trade talk there?
Well, I really didn't know how true that was, but when Damon went to Portland, it did ease a little of the tension that was around here in the entire city because the city was in an uproar about me being said that I was going to get traded. But other than that, everything else has been smooth ever since the trade has gone through with Damon.
Will the Magic ever recover physically, emotionally, mentally from losing Shaq?
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I really didn't know how great Shaq was until he left. I mean, we had a lot of problems when we were here trying to get to the championship and trying to win the finals and trying to really win a lot of games and find ourselves because we were so young and nobody understood how important he really was to us until he left. And now we're really struggling and we know how important he really was to the team.
What was your relationship with Shaq then, and do you have one with him now?
Well, then we were just teammates. Nothing more, nothing less. We respected each other's games and we just wanted to win. Basically that's it. We really didn't hang out a lot. We didn't do a lot of things together. Now I don't think I have a relationship with him at all. I've heard so many things that he's saying about me and the organization out on the West Coast and that he really doesn't like anyone from Orlando anymore. And I tried to keep a relationship with him, but it seems like it's not working.
Do you think you're the scapegoat for them losing Shaq?
I think I am. I think it's easier for them to say that I'm going to leave. It's easier for Shaq to say I'm going to leave because he left. And right now, I know if I leave, then this organization will never be the same. And everybody's scared around here, but I am the scapegoat for Shaquille O'Neal.
But you're putting the pressure on management, aren't you?
Well, I am. I'm putting the ball back in their court because I'm going to say, you're not going to challenge me and question me because Shaquille left. I've told you, you wanted me to give you a commitment. I gave you a commitment, and now it's in your court.
Amidst all of this, Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal will face each other next Sunday here on NBC in what will be Shaq's first game in Orlando as a visiting player. He missed last year's game due to injury. And we'll hear from Shaquille O'Neal in the pregame show and his thoughts on Penny Hardaway. Now, really to 88, Los Angeles had gone 3-0.